Hey, what's up guys? Wolf here again. This is the last video in regards to the strategy. Make sure you watch all the ones before this and make sure that you guys have everything down and packed, because with this one I'm going to talk about entering a trade after looking at all the confirmations, and also setting take profit and stop losses, okay, where they should be. Those are called zones. Where I'm going to set them is going to be in a zone where the market's going to be most likely to turn around. So you want to make sure you get out at the best time possible, and you're able to get out of a trade with setting these take profits, and you're able to set a stop loss just in case it does not go the way that you want. That will happen from time to time. If you are trading right, it should not happen too often. But it's all about accuracy in trading, right? You're not going to win all of them. You're going to lose some, but make sure that your accuracy, winning to losing ratio is very, very well. So let's get started, guys. Now, you guys know the first thing we're looking for. We're looking for where the trend's at, major trend and minor trend. Let's start off with this one, guys. Major trend. That means it's going up, right? We're looking for now buying signals and when we're going to be getting in the market. Okay, now, just to kind of, I'm zooming for you guys, just to kind of show you guys what I look for. Let's say this is popping up and the market's right here. Okay, we see the 3. Okay, first thing, guys, make sure you guys know this is very important. The Hakanashi Smooth is very important. You're going to see a 3, but you're going to still see this red Hakanashi Smooth, even though this blue is right here. Okay, it doesn't mean get in. It means wait. Okay, now you're going to see little blue Hakanashi Smooths pop up. Doesn't mean it's exactly going to be a time to trade, but you're going to wait until what? You see at least 1 to 2 full Hakanashi Smooth setups, like you see here. Okay, right around here. That's when you see it finally deciding to go up. Okay, now, like I said, it is optional. You could use a MACD to wait and to get in the trade later on, but like I said, it's all up to you. Test it, try it out, figure out what you like best. Okay, it will improve your accuracy of winning, though. Make sure you're choosing your take profits at the right point. Now, I see this. Okay, I see that this is happening, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting for something like this to happen for a buy. Okay, so where I'm going to get in at, I'm going to show you where I'm exactly going to get in the trade. Okay, very easy. At this price, okay, at this area. Why? Because I see my 3, I see it turn blue, but I'm waiting for the Hakanashi Smooth to what? Be in full. This is a full. You can see the difference between a full and a half Hakanashi Smooth turnaround. Okay, waiting for it to be blue, which is right around here, and that's when the wrinkle bar completes. It fills up and ends right there. In the real time, that's right around there. Okay, that's what's happening. That's what I'm seeing right there. Okay, so I'm going to be placing a trade. Now, when you place a trade, you're going to look at now, where should I trade it to? Okay, I don't want to give you guys, I'm going to show right there. I want to trade it to. Based off of what I'm looking at, guys, I will most likely trade it to right around here. Why? Okay, go ahead and think about it. Why? What I said in the last video. I go where the market begins to kind of turn around or stop at. Okay, if you're following the market right around here and it goes down and you see it go up, that's one zone area where it showed that the market wanted to push up, but then it ended up pushing down. Okay, again, wanted to push up right around the same area, and it pushes down. So this is my key area that I probably want to trade. I want to put my take profit to, but let's wait. So let's go back some more. Let's see if that's a good zone. Okay, right there's a good zone. Let's see if there's any other good zones. Let me zoom out really quick, guys. Sorry. Okay, that's where we enter the trade. That's the zone area. Okay, we're going to go back and see. Okay, let's go right there. This is where the market stopped. It didn't stop going up, but it stopped going down. That's still the same thing, guys, zone. Because support and resistance is, the way it works is, sometimes when it's support, it can also be resistance. Okay, when it's resistance, it can also be support. What I mean by that is pretty much an area where the market turns around, whether it's going down and it goes up, or it's going up and it's starting to go down. Not all the time will go up and down, as for example this, but check this out. It goes down and it stops here, right? Goes up, stops here again. Goes up, stops here again. That means that this is a key area of where a zone is. That's why this 2 was printed, okay? Now, so this is a good area, okay? I would most likely trade it from here to here because I know that this is a key area. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it stopped in this area, whether it was at support or resistance, okay? My second area that I would look for would probably be, let's see, let's try this area right here. This is one area where it stopped. You see how it stopped right here and went up? Okay, let's look at what happened in the back here. Around this area is close. this area. So I don't mind pushing it up a little bit because I know that I can get more times the market turn around at this area where I moved it up. You see right around here, right here, right here, that's already 3, and then this is still counts, it's in the area. So right in between, right around here is good, okay? I'm able to get a couple points, and that works. 3 is golden, guys. If you have 3 areas where it stopped at, or reverse that, then you know that that's a good area. Okay, so right now, I'm going to change the color for you guys, so you guys know. I'm buying at this blue line, which is right here, and I'm planning to get out of the trade right around here, okay, based off of what it showed me. Now, if you're looking at the market right here, you can't see the future, guys, so you have to look at what happened in the past. Okay, it went over. This is the area. This is my second area. I may trade it to this area depending on what I see, but to be honest with you, I'm probably going to trade it to right here to be secure because I see that there's a print here. There's a number 2 print, so that's a key area. And look what happened, guys. It ended up going past this area, but look, it stopped. The reason why I know it stopped right here is because look, it went up and it formed a bearish, which is the purple. I'll zoom in. It formed a bearish bar. Okay, that means it stopped here. When it has a little wick, a little black line on top of or on the bottom of a bar, that's how you know that that's a good area. Okay, when it forms that. So let's say you took the trade here and it's going up, and you would have took profit right around here, but you see it formed this, it went up, and then it formed this. So price was struggling to get past this area. Then it finally blew past it and it went up here. Okay, now as you guys see, it didn't actually hit the second one I put. That's why I'm more secure and I go for the nearest area of where it could possibly turn around. So I would have took profit, I would have won that trade. If you would have put it up here, you would have won probably, but later on. Okay, let's see. The market went down a lot, so now we're in the negatives. If we would have went for this take profit, we would have been in the negatives for a little bit. Not too much, okay, but it's all about trusting your trade, knowing that where you put it, if you have the knowledge and you're following the right steps that I've shown you, that you should be fine. Don't worry about being negative, guys. You're not going to always be in in the blue, positive, okay? So it goes down, then look, it starts to revert back up, okay? And then a 1 print, you can enter again for the same reason why you entered right here. You enter again, okay? And then if you have the right money management, make sure you watch the video on money management and how to manage it, okay? Make sure you're not placing a bunch of trades and risking a lot on your account. Okay, and then it goes up and it finally hits your take profit right around here. It might have barely came short of it, but then it goes down a little bit and then it passes your take profit. Now, there's something I want to point out, guys. You see how the market stopped right here and it went back up? What is the reason, guys? We put a line here, okay? The reason why I know that my zones are good is because later on you're going to be able to see that price respects where your zones are, okay? So if you guys see, I put this line here because what? In the past, it stopped at this line. So later on, as you see, what happened? It stopped at this line and this line. So I know that those zones, without even looking, I knew that those zones were good zones because of what? The past thing that happened. Okay, if you look in the future, it probably does the same thing. It probably stops at those lines. Let's see. The market kept going up, okay? Now, after 3 days worth, and the reason why I know 3 days, when you have these lines up, and I'll show you how to do it, all you do is right click properties, and then you're able to go to common and go to show period separators, click it and push OK. It shows you what was done in the day. So I usually go 3 days back, okay? If I entered, let me see, sorry about that, guys. If I entered a trade right here, okay? If I entered a trade right here, that means I'm going off of the past 3 days of data. So that means I'm going to this area, this day. I'm looking at this day. I'm looking at this day to see my zones, okay? 3 days, 1, 2, 3. Okay? And so it's only valid for 3 days. Now, if I'm expecting these lines to be respected in the future, it probably won't. If it goes down to if it would have went down to this area, it would have reversed for sure. But as you see, 3 days later, it expired. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and market never went down here again. So now you want to set, you want to kind of always go 3 days back. So after 3 days, it's no longer valid. Okay, for those lines. Okay, now again, same your take profit. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do that, okay, and how to show you how to set your stop loss. Let's go to the current market. This is a trade that I'm in actually right now, okay. As you see, why did I get in? I'm gonna wait for you guys to tell me why I got in. Actually, this is not too good of an example of why I got in. I got in for other reasons. I actually lost a trade I lost a trade that was set up right around here, I believe. And then I got in. I tried to sell it down. I believe what I tried to sell it to. I think I tried to sell it down below here. I don't remember exactly, but I put my take profit somewhere where the market didn't go. Okay, that's fine. We lose some. That's actually my first loss in about 2 weeks. But it's okay because I have good money management. Now, when there was a 3 that was printed right here, okay. Now, when the market went past that 3, it dragged. What's the right word for it? It dragged the 3 with it. Okay. So when it dragged the 3 with it, it ended up going all the way up here, and it stopped. So I got in again. I saw what I needed. I knew that based off my experience, I knew that it was going to go down. So I got in again. Okay, but make sure you follow the rules. I got in again, and I'm up in the trade actually right now, 5 pips each on each of the 2 trades that I'm in. Okay, so that's that. Okay, now the reason why I'm going to take profit right here is because, let me see, the last time that it went right here, let me see, was right around here. Okay, this 3 shows a strong support area, okay, or resistance area. So I knew that I wanted to trade it to something. I didn't want to just keep trading it to keep trading it down. Most likely the market's going to go down to here because of the past 3 days of data, right? Ready? I got in the trade. I think I got in the trade right around in this day. Actually, this is a new day. Got in the trade in this day, and I went off of this one right here because I knew that the last time it touched here, it showed a good strong area right there. This is a good area, so I always pick the closest zone where I know I'm going to be able to take profit and win the trade. Okay, so it's going to go to here. I already know it's going to go to here. Okay. And now this is my actual take profit. So, with experience, I put 2 trades in because I know for sure it's going to go to this area, but I know that in the long run, it's going to go to this zone. I'm not going to say it's going to reverse. It could blow past it, but at least I win the trade, right? My stop loss now. I placed my stop loss a little bit above the 3, okay? So I got in the trade. It shows it right here. I got in the sell. Got in right here at this area, okay? And I put my stop loss a little bit above my 3. If you're going to buy, I'm selling right now. If you're going to buy, you're going to put your stop loss a little bit below the print, 3, 2, or 1, okay, area that you got in. You put a little bit below, okay, around 3 pips, which is 30 micro pips, okay. Now, right now, I'm going to be taking profit hopefully soon right here, and then I'm in it for the long run. I'm going to, when it hits here, you guys will be able to see that, and I'll post it as well. But hopefully that helped, guys. Last thing I do want to touch up on, guys, is this indicator right here. It shows you how many pips you currently are positive or negative in with the trades you're in. So this is the first trade I took, trade 1, pips 6. I'm up 6 pips right now. It's ranging. And then my second trade, I'm up 5.8 pips. Okay, that's just a cool indicator that shows you how much you're up. Okay, and that's pretty much it, guys. Just make sure you incorporate every video, of this strategy that I showed you guys, and put it to use. Practice. Leave comments on the comment tab below if you guys have any questions or have any comments, and I'll be able to help you guys. But that should do it. If you guys are not understanding something, make sure you guys rewatch the videos and make sure you get a clear understanding before you guys go ahead and ask for assistance. Okay. All right. You guys have a good day and take care, guys. Make sure you guys are trading responsibly.